Hi sax players, welcome back. Thanks for checking out this video. Just a quick one really to show you what I've been working on at the moment, as I think some of you might find it interesting. I'm always looking for ways to add more colour to my playing, especially when I'm playing those modal tunes like So What, Impressions, Milestones, where you've got choruses and choruses of the same key and you really have to stretch yourself out to find the ideas. So what I'm going to do is suggest a chord that you can play alongside with the bass chord. So let's talk in D minor 7. This is our bass chord, and let's pretend we've got 32 bars of D minor 7. So that's the D minor 7 chord, which is D, F, A, C. So we can improvise over that with all our usual tools, the pentatonics, the blues, the scale itself. But if you wanted to add an extra bit of colour, we can actually suggest another chord over the top of that D minor 7. And the chord I'm going to suggest over the top is an A7. A, C sharp, E, G. So we've got D minor 7, D, F, A, C, A7, A, C sharp, E, G. And when you play them one after the other, you get the sense of movement. So you can really hear the shifting colour and the sense of movement. When it comes to suggesting other chords, there's so many different options. This is kind of one of the more straightforward ones to kind of give you a heads up of what you can do to keep it simple. So that's based on the 5th chord of the scale, the 5th note of the scale. So the chord tones for D minor 7 again are D, F, A, C, and A is the 5th, and that's how we've selected our dominant 7th chord. So that's suggesting an A7 chord over a D minor 7 chord. So if you want to start to get this under your fingers, you can start by just simply playing each chord side by side as we did earlier. When that's comfortable, then move to descend each chord. So there is a little technique that I use which helped me get this under my fingers a little bit faster, and that was to use the D minor pentatonic and then just to limit the notes from the A7 scale. So what I ended up doing was the D minor pentatonic, so rather than play the whole A7 chord, I played A, B, C sharp, E, F. And this kind of simplifies things because you only have to think about 4 notes out of the chord to play. So another good way to get this idea under your fingers is by learning a pre-rehearsed lick. And what I'm going to do is make another video with 10 licks that demonstrate how to use this idea. In the meantime, I'll link to my website where you can get a free Michael Brecker PDF that kind of uses this idea. And another thing about this idea is it sounds kind of a little bit out there because it incorporates the major 7th, which is the C sharp. And that's also another good method to kind of create a bit of movement and tension when you're playing over a minor chord, and that is to include the major 7ths. So typical D minor chord, D, F, A, C. when you replace that C natural with a C sharp, you get a really nice sound. So like I said, that's what I'm practicing at the moment. I'm trying to put it into all keys and it's driving me crazy, but I'll keep at it. Like I said, I'm going to come back with a PDF of 10 of these D minor A7 licks so you can kind of get them under your fingers. And in the meantime, check out the Michael Brecker PDF on my website, because like I said, it incorporates a couple of the licks incorporate this idea and also demonstrate the sound of the major synth over a minor chord. I hope that was useful. See you on the next one.